Hey, welcome back to the Survival Gardener Minute. ZE asks, should I grow sweet peas or any bean that makes an abundance of beans that I can eat? And I would say yes, definitely grow beans or peas, but your sweet peas and green beans are not going to be the most filling thing in the world. See, the wonderful thing about beans is when they mature, you can get yourself some good starches and protein at the same time, and they will fill you up to a certain extent. So better than the green beans will. So if right now, I'll tell you what I'm planting. I'm planting hyacinth beans, which are also known as lab beans. I am planting bush beans. I'm planting contender bush beans, and I have Kentucky beans, and I am planting yard-long beans, and I also have some chickpeas. I have some black beans, and I have some mung beans. So I have a wide variety of different beans growing because those will give you calories. Now, if you're going to pick a bean, not making a joke there. If you're going to pick a bean, I would pick beans that are useful for both green beans in the vegetable stage and for dry beans when they dry. So you can get some food early and then you have to wait a little longer for them to dry. And I would go with varieties that do well in your area. For example, when I was in Florida, the beans would often end up rotting when I tried to get them to the dry stage, with the exception of southern peas, which did pretty well getting to the dry stage. But some things that grew, like scarlet runner beans, did not do well. The beans would get moldy and they would sprout in the pod and that sort of thing. So that was not particularly good. And the yard-long beans are no good as a dried bean, but they're great as a green bean. So plant varieties that will go well in your area. If you can find out what was traditionally grown in your area, any dry beans, if you can get like Jacob's cattle beans and some of those various soup beans are very nice. You might have better luck with pinto beans in some areas, black beans in some areas. But know this, that pole varieties generally produce about twice as much as bush varieties. So if you can grow pole beans, you can make yourself some trellises. That is going to be a better yield for the space that they take up. It just takes a little bit more work on the front end. So thanks for watching. I appreciate the question from ZE, and catch you guys next time. And until then, may your thumbs always be green. And be sure to check me out on the web at thesurvivalgardener.com, which has over 2,000 articles on it at this point with all kinds of survival gardening info. Catch you later. Thanks for watching.